What are you doing? It is I, Taylor Road, coming back to West, play Princess Evangile, with happiest side blind. Right. Okay. Alright, head already off for the day. Here's time taking her prize very seriously, and the other class all seem very impressed. Sounds like you can help me out? Sure. So her hand and suddenly pulled me in with her. Huh? Lie down on the ground first, Messiah. That's how I put on a swimsuit, so you're not going to stand by and coach you from the sidelines. What's your difference? I can't handle another 30 minutes or so. Oh, well, sure then. Hit off the wall and began swimming vigorously. Oh my, just amazing. I slammed my heart. I was paying all the energy I had pent up just standing around. You're just exhausted. Swimming can really take it out of you. The water pressure alone is a huge burden. You're hungry too, right? It's alright, I want to eat as soon as possible. Same here, let's go. Wait, hold your arm. It really is hard to walk. Of course. No one was watching now, so Lisa was willing to let me do it on her. She linked her arm with mine. It was so warm. I was so cold after all that swimming. It was really hard. Keep it up, you'll be a swimmer in no time. Really? Yeah, really. Good to hear. Swimming is quite fun, now that I'm getting used to it. Give me a dedicated instructor, which makes it even more fun. That's because you're dedicated to learning. I see. Then the effects multiply. To our relationship itself. What do you mean? There's always you increase your own feelings for them, right? Yeah, that's true. This is how I was happily rubbing her cheek against my arm. I walked past the door and quickly came to an end. I felt like ashamed that it hadn't taken longer. Days I didn't have choir or student council meetings, we continued our swimming lessons. As the busy yet satisfying days passed, we finally reached the first day of Golden Week, or Constitution Memorial Day. It was the first explanatory meeting with parents. How many people should be home to visit? A couple of uninformed students gathered in front of the gate, clearly curious to see. So what will people attend? Did you really? Oh man, that takes dedication. Should be fine. Put posters at times so much for high activity or anything else. What's like that? Well, it does take dedication even get close to that. That's right, last year Aka had on and said, celebrity things just to figure speech, but I caught the program on a local station from time to time, and one day I featured the whole cat still far from the station, so I don't see any reason they wouldn't feature us. Kawiyaki apparently contacted the local television station and got them to agree to put the girls on. You know, I heard DTT broadcast because Sarah's clothes feet really stand out. Really? We've had them anyway, but of course Lisa-san didn't. It makes it on TV. How are people saying she looked better than their own celebrity guests? We sound laughed shyly. At the broadcast, certain places producer had tried to make contact with her, but she had politely turned him down. Here it is, wow, the bus is full. You did it then. Yes. Oh, there's so many of them, aren't there? So the bus is full of people. I see, that's only the first bus. Now it's managed it, yeah, there are more buses coming. Because the bus company advanced let them know there might be a lot of interest, and it seemed that paid off. So I just probably go off my theme park again and just say, come on in, it's $100 for admission. Also, all rides cost less than $5. So, if you have $100 to get in, you don't get to do anything. So, except maybe, just so great, you might play right after the sideshows if you can win them. It's not fair. I made sure winning was very low. But in response, you get a lot of cash for winning. If you win. Not when. As the bus stopped and people got off, we all gave them a cheerful greeting. Huh? Those was off young. Wait a minute, that's Ayaka-sama and Riko-sama. Oh, you're right. You just wave them over. Hello. Oh, I'm Rika. Did you come see the things we're doing? It's like a bit of break to use a holiday to visit home. That's today. Thank you for coming. So Ayaka-san over the break, but it had been quite a while since I'd seen Rika-san. Right there sounds like people attending meetings appeared beyond the school gate. Huge success. I posted in town in your PV spot too. So it's very hard for the school, we say. There's a story behind that, actually. A story? Let's wait on our way there. Anyway, let's head to the cathedral. It's a month, but it feels like it's been forever. Yes, I feel the same way. 200 gaze around nostalgically. Maybe on the after part here Ayaka-san's explanation. You changed, Rise. Weren't this angry with you though? Not at all. See, glad to hear that. For all this, even though they stayed in debate, all the students went outside for discussing bit by bit, it seems. Indeed. His was packed with people. Everyone stood at the front, and when the time came, began her address with the microphone in hand. Oh jeez, I gotta get the insert key. Let me rewind a bit. Thank you for taking the trouble to come here today. My name is Rosennen and I'm the hero of the Police Academy. Sit in the corner, watching the proceedings. It doesn't seem to be taken very seriously, given the amount of people who seem like me with huge success. But it's due to all of it to our hard work. Still, I can never feel pride in all that we had accomplished. One year at the end of May, we hit on the show and the school together. They were going to court. His son came to my room that night. He went to be tired but not depressed. How did it go?
6年ですって。
6 years, they said. 6 years, huh? They didn't know enough but to determine whether or not that was long or short sentence. Due to his expression, it didn't seem too bad.
自首が認められたの。だから罪が軽くなったんだわ。
He had to turn himself in. That's why the sentence was so light. I see. Kyo's son had turned himself in on the night of February 16th. That was 3 months ago today. Apparently the time to sentence her had been relatively short.
おばあ様の件があった時、警察としてはお母さんを怪しんでいたそうなの。
He was keeping an eye on her after the incident with grandmother.
それで、自首が認められる要件って、捜査機関に犯人が割れていない必要があるんですって。
Also, if it turns herself into matter, the eventually would have had to believe the culprit wasn't obvious. The culprit wasn't obvious, you mean?
微妙なところだった。けれど、警察としても、容疑者として特定できる合理的な疑いがあったわけではなかった。
This is the final. Police didn't have the evidence beyond reasonable doubt to finger the culprit.
それが裁判でも認められて、減刑されたんですって。本当、よかったわ。
Because of that, reduced the sentence. It makes me very glad. I nodded. Every sentence couldn't to be appealed, so I kept that in mind when deciding Clara's on sentence.
犯した罪を思えば、決して悪くない結果だわ。それは頭ではわかるけど。
So she said it's not as bad as all at all. I know that logically, but his weapon resist on his eyes.
やっぱり長いわよね。私たち6年もの間、塀の中での面会しかできないんだわ。
It is a long time. 6 years. Maybe we'll see you inside a prison cell. She get parole, right? That might cut down jail time. She might have wanted that kind of consolation, but I just pulled her to my chest and said nothing more. It's a lot of whoopsies. This I didn't say anything either. She just started to cry. Weekly later, Sam was back to her normal, cheerful self. Now, school life went unusual. Day was June 16th, a Saturday. It was getting warmer and the pool's official opening was imminent.
今日こそ往復を走破してみせるわ。私やるわよ。
If I full up, yes, I'm going to do it. Just don't put yourself, okay?
いいえ。だってプール開きはあさってよ。だったらここでまごまごしていられないわよ。
No, pool's opening tomorrow, remember? Can't afford to wait here. That's fair. Some couple will begin practice once the pool opened. Here's how I intend to submit her application at the same time.
自分では結構いいところまで行っていると思うのよね。そうじゃない？
I'm quite a long way, don't you think? Yeah, I do. She probably would have reached her goal even faster if she'd been able to practice every day. First, she got the muscle training needed for swimming, which had her clearly flustered. But the more she practiced, the further she was able to swim. She's doing quite well now, but still couldn't get the breathing right. She kept collapsing right before the end.
必ず今日中に達成して、気持ちよく月曜日のプール開きを迎えたいのよね。
Sure, Yusuke. I want to attend my school opening with confidence. Okay, then they will focus on breathing practice. If you get it down, you'll be golden. Right. Take your butt in one arm and work through the swim pool. Breathe out so you need to decide if you're going to raise your head on the right or left stroke. Here's how to head on the right, so she had the kick on her left arm. Timing didn't seem to be a problem, though. Hold on, she started to run out of breath and put her legs down. Hard to breathe?
なんでかしらね。体は疲れないのに、すぐに息苦しくなってしまうのよ。
Yes, I wonder why. I don't even feel tired, but I struggle to breathe so quickly. In the water, you're going to spam more than the open air, which makes it that much harder to breathe. For the beginning, it would be easier to not breathe too deeply, but that had been the first thing I told her. Your timing isn't bad, but you're certainly breathing often enough. So you're probably getting too excited. Too excited. Wait, son, are you breathing as hard as you can in and out?
だってそうしないと酸素が足りなくなってしまうじゃない。運動しているのだし。
I just feel if I don't run out of oxygen, won't I? I'm being active after all. Ah, that's why.
そ しら。
Oh, is it? You don't need to breathe in and out that deeply. You don't have much time, and it's hard to breathe out when you're in the water. Shall I breathe about half what you normally do? You'll probably find that makes it easier.
わかった。
Alright. She's in her palace with that in mind. When she seemed to have trouble at first, she gradually got used to it. The hours passed with the breaks in between. We had started rather late in the day, and the sun was always starting to set.
じゃあ、私、やってみるわね。
Good to try it then. Good. Cut off her break and made a sound put her game face on. Put on her game face. She got out of the water and took her position. Boo whistled and she kicked off the wall once more. Why is on the poolside staying with her? Washed her face as she breathed. She doesn't seem to be having trouble. She reached to the other side, then turned. Previously, Usan's forms had always suffered coming back. Doesn't happen this time. But one feeling growing inside my chest. Then, you made it! Usan looked up at me and gave a round of applause.
やったわ、マサヤさん。
Is that son? Yeah. I'm really sad because instead of using the ladder here, she climbed up the side of the pool. Then she threw arms around me. Whoops!
本当に嬉しい。このために二人三脚で頑張ってきたんですものね。
This is really what we worked on so hard for. Yeah. We are amazed with you, son. In the beginning, you could barely do 15 meters. Now you can swim the whole 50.
コーチが良かったのよ。そして、コーチと選手との相性が。
Hey, coach, you can compatible with said coach. I suppose so.
50メートル泳げるようになったという程度のことではあるけれど。
Well, it was 50 meters, but it's an arms around me and gazed into my eyes with perfect trust.
私はやっぱりって確信したわね。
Not really truly sure. Of what?
やっぱりマサヤさんと私の相性は抜群に最高だって。
You are really extraordinarily compatible. Yeah.
確かに小さなことよ。けど、一時が万事という言葉もあるわ。
It's a small thing, but it's a perfect example of what I can expect.
相性が悪かったら、きっと小さなことだって二人で達成することはできない。ケーキの入刀にだって失敗するかもしれなくてよ。
Talking about if we couldn't achieve even something small together, we might have failed things like cutting a wedding cake. It's probably me jokingly.
だからね、私、
So I was thinking. We decided we against me drawing even closer. The body is wonderfully soft.
私たちはきっと長い一生を共に歩んでいける二人で。
I think we will have a long, happy life together.
あなたもそう思わない？
Do you agree? I think that's a bit of a leap.
あら、意地悪言うのね。
Oh, what do you think to say? It's just, I was already thinking that even before the swimming thing. She disappeared for a moment or two, then her body began to shake as she giggled feverishly. She was how it made me feel well and truly blessed to have her. I really do love this girl. Not that I know once more. It was now Monday. Lisa finally submitted her club application. Such son was at poolside. When she first appeared, she looked rather nervous. She went toward us and stood up before the club president, Hatanaka Hatsumi-san. Really?
初美さん、年度の途中だけど、水泳部に入部を申し込みたいんです。
Suzanne, I sent you the year, but I'd like to join the swim club. Certainly. Club president said her application without hesitation.
私、入部に備えて、水泳の練習を重ねたの。入部の前に、それ、見てくださいな。
That's an impressive swimming to prepare for when I applied. I want you to watch it before we join. You're right, if you couldn't swim. President smiled wryly.
いいえ、だって、泳げもしないのに入ろうとするなんて、いかにも不純じゃない。それに、
They would probably join if I wanted to swim and...
生徒会長としては、異例の行動だものね。だったらなおさら、情けないところは見せられないから。
Yeah, this goes against precedent for student as president, so I especially want to be competent. I suppose. Well, show me then. Very well. Misa-san really couldn't swim very well at all before. President turned her attention to me. Of course, I know she's been training. Did she really improve that much? Just watch, I think you'll be impressed. I see. President smiles and turns her eyes to the pool. As I whistle, the sun set out. Everyone seems surprised when she passed the 25-meter mark. By the time she turned to the starting line, they're all cruelly amazed. How was it? I'm quite surprised. You've seen before, you really have working hard, haven't you? You know the palace just to get into the club, and the teachers don't require it either. Yeah, it's incredible how much you improved. You really are an impressive person. Thank you. Okay, everyone, Lisa is now a member of the swim club. Yeah! They all respond cheerfully. And thus, we were able to spend time together after class as well. So the vacation had started. Some club girls were going to go home for a week, then come back to school to continue club activities. This time I made plans to visit her hometown, but first there was somewhere else we had to go. Bam, well, let's go. Sure. Dad is there. We only wait for us at the school gate. Right. We are going to visit where carousel is being held. However, only family members are allowed to see her, and there is a limit in the number of visitors, so I had to wait outside. There aren't many women present in the country, so we have to go quite a way to get there. I'm sorry you come along with me. Not at all. Maybe we were serious on who was allowed to see her. Not that I. Yeah, I suppose another part of training for her crime. Salutations. Salutations. Hello. I like this three of us. Reminds me of last autumn. Ah, yes, it does. That'd been around the middle of November. You guys take care of us then too. However, we're going somewhere way different now. But this is funny you say. You did? What did I say? Big lingerie for Masai-kun. I believe that ever happened. That's right, back to be shy and nervous about dating me. That was in the past now. I was like a full-fledged member of the family. You seem to get on quite well. Yes, of course we are. Yes, ma'am. As getting share a woman nodded in satisfaction. There was a car waiting for us at the academy entrance. Silent horse as we headed for the station. Trip there would take several hours. The meeting itself was a meager 30 minutes. Returning to the nearest station via taxi, we assisted San's father spoke. Should be an hour. Should we time at a cafe? Good idea. We'll do it around here for a while, as long as we're out. Yes, sit. Sai-san? Sure. Prison was next to the sea, and there was also a river nearby that poured out into the bay. Maybe we had a nearby beach to look up at the water. What a nice CG. It is nice and cool here. Yeah. Just now brushed back her long hair and gazed in the direction of the wide ocean. Shows the water sparkled. It wasn't a spectacular view, but it was very pretty. He was in her house in Tokyo. Rather refreshing. After a while, I spoke up. How was the visit? how to put it? There's so many things I wanted to say.
顔を見たら言葉が出てこなかったわ。代わりに事務的なことを聞いたりして、部屋の様子はどうみたいな。
Sorry, the missing come. Instead, we just talk about practical matters. How's your room and other things like that.
時間も短かったし、ちょっと物足りない感じもあったけど。
How much time? I just didn't feel long enough. I see. How's Clary-san doing?
元気そうだった。私のこともちゃんと娘だってこと分かってる。
Seems well. She recognized that I'm her daughter too. I nodded. That was the most important thing.
そのことはすごく嬉しいのよ。それは事実。でもね、気持ちに不安も感じてしまって。
She had about that. That's the truth. But at the same time, I was really nervous. Nervous?
お母さんがお家に戻ってきて、また家族で暮らせるようになったとき、
Coming home, we could be family again.
私たちは本当に家族として自然に振る舞うことができるのかな。
Really? Be able to act like a real family together?
まあ、期待しすぎなのかもしれないけど、10人トイレという言葉もあるわ。何が自然かなんて私に分かりはしないのだけど。
Well, maybe I'm just getting hopes up. Everyone's different, and I don't actually know what a real family life is like. Of course, I've been chatting and fasting for so long, as I remember. Second here. I see why she felt nervous. Well, there's okay to have hope. Maybe I'm being too obvious, but I think it'll work out.
それはやっぱり家族だから。血は水よりも濃いみたいな。
You found it, right? But it's safe in the water. Well, going from my personal experience, you found I had to put in some work if the water stay connected. It's about an effort different for everyone, though. It's probably just a little for most people. Yes. And you're the kind of person who can overcome any difficulty. I really believe that.
どうして？あ、わかった。あなたがいるから？
Why? Oh, I know. Because I have you? I'm wanted to think that, but I'm afraid that's not it.
あら、じゃあ何？
Well, what is it? When you joined the swim club, everyone was really impressed. They all came to see you the first day, but never saw how hard you worked every day after that. That's why they all so surprised when they saw you swim the full 50 meters.
私が泳げないということはみんなも知っていたから。
Yes, I know I couldn't swim very well.
つまり私がそういう努力をしたからこの先も大丈夫だろうということ？
I was saying because of the hard work I put in there, I'll be able to handle this too? Yeah, more or less.
それは大げさよ。
I think too much weight on that. But wait, yeah, you put a lot of weight on it too. You said that our paths together proved we were compatible, and because of that, you knew we'd be together forever.
けど、大げさなんかじゃなくてよ。私、本当にそのつもりですからね。
Ah, yes, those things I wish to know, because I really do think it's true. So do I. Well, saying that aside, I can tell how much influence your attitude has on other people. Not even worried about whether you could really make it as a lot of touches or. Yes. It's true that you probably were different from what they were expecting, but you can set an example of what the new business desk could be, and that's part of the student council's job too, right?
手法か。つまり、どういうこと？
The level? What do you mean? The fact that people can change their circumstances.
環境。
Circumstances? A year and a half ago, you worked really hard to change the school. 2 years ago, you went to the extreme of making sure we were in the same class together. And then in the club, you're always working your fingers to the bone to change your circumstances. That's just something you do. These are what I was saying seemed to snap into place in her mind, and she nodded.
言われてみれば、確かに。
Yes, I miss it. That's true.
となると、私ったら欲張りなのかしら。あれが欲しい、これが欲しいって。
Wasn't very greedy. I want this, I want that. It's a good thing. I'm really happy to be able to spend my class and club time with you. This will be going through a lot of changes in the next year. There's so many possibilities, and what we do with them is up to us. These things are present, you've been an example of that, even if it wasn't unintentional. That's why I miss it, I think. You'll be able to find happiness. Right.
でも私も別の意味で楽観的だわ。だって、あなたがいるんですもの。
Probably just for another reason. After all, you're here with me right now. Sure, do everything to me. But I said jokingly and she smiled.
欲張りな私はね。
Such a greedy person. I spoke, she rested her hand on mine and grinned.
一度掴んだ幸せは、決して手放さないのよ。
Happiness, I'll never let it go.
永遠に。
Never, ever. And thus, we say the epilogue has come to a close. 4 epilogues out of the way, I've got 5 routes to go through. If you want to watch your favorite route, which I guess we say is if you want to watch your favorite route, you're missing out on 8/9 of the game. Right, there are 9 routes with happiness. And 4 epilogues for the first 4 routes, because... Epilogue. Assume there are no epilogues for the other 5 routes. I do not know. I can look into it, but I don't think I'll get a good answer. According to my notes, though, the 5 routes start at the same time the other routes started. Which should be after the Stargazing Festival, I guess? Maybe before? I don't know, all I know is that they started around that time. But what it is, which of the 5 new routes, which one will I do first? That's what I have 1d6 for. 6 set to reroll. Also, you're probably thinking about when I'm recording this. It's February 17th. Do you have any idea how long it takes for me to get this stuff rendered and up there? But I'm only 2 days, so you don't have to sit there for a whole month to get through the very beginning of the game. Because if I recall, route started on episode 40-something, and I want to make sure I had the routes going around Valentine's Day, but it looks like I was a little slow, but that's okay. I can also want you to get across. This time, on Princess Evangile with happiness blind. What are these 5 beautiful girls? But then,